Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Les Brown's Monday Night Motivation with world-renowned motivational speaker, Les Brown. I am Anita Hicks, your life coach, motivational speaker, and business trainer. I want to welcome you to the call tonight. Today is August the 5th, 2013. And for those of you that are new to the call, I want to welcome you back. And for those of you that are new, I want to welcome you on the call. And those of you that have been on the call for some time, I want to welcome you back. We have a few announcements at the very beginning. You guys have heard my colleague, Stacy N.C. Grant. She's going to share a few announcements with us, so get out your pen and paper, and if you don't get an opportunity to write them down, we will announce them at the very end. Stacy, how are you, my sister?
I am blessed and grateful and thankful to be on the line with you, my powerful sister, Anita Hicks. It's just wonderful to be alive another Monday this side up on planet Earth.
Absolutely. So what you got, girl? Tell us what's going on with the Platinum family.
Definitely. Before I get into the Platinum family, remember to go on to brown.les on Facebook.com. Anita, you said 131. It's 131,000.
Yes, 131,000. I would hope that they would know that I was talking about 1,000, not like the 131, like in 100 digits. No, we're far beyond. Thank you, Stacy. All right, my sister.
Okay, no worries. And I want everybody to know about what's happening in the Platinum family. You've heard some of these wonderful voices before on the line when Les is traveling, and we want you to know that you can stay connected to the Les Brown family all week long. Starting on Sundays with Own Your Dreams with the one and only Ona Brown. That's every single Sunday evening from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join in live on the radio show by dialing into 404-355-8699, or you can tune in on Dr. B Sirius at www.love860.com. That's www.love860.com. Then on Tuesdays, you have quite a treat to get to choose from hot soul topics from the soul with radio show Miss Valerie N. Parker. Her show is absolutely out of sight. It's every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can call in and listen at 760-913-4115, or you can go online to blogtalkradio.com/soul topics. Then you can also choose to listen to Wade Randolph, the Moore Guy, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. to 8:30 Eastern Standard.
As we speak, and I'm speaking tomorrow morning at 8:40 at a convention facility here. And I can tell you that it's exciting. I'm going to be speaking at the Southtown Expo Center in Salt Lake City at 8:40 tomorrow morning with a lineup of other speakers. And then I leave and I go to San Diego. I was going to Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Columbus, Ohio. But Dr. Julie, my business partner, she's got to have surgery in her knee, so I'm going to be there to support her. I most certainly was not going to let her go to the hospital there by herself, so we're going to be there. And then I'm preparing to go back on tour where we're going to Poland, going to Sweden, and going to London, England. And why I'm excited about this is because of my relationship with the National Achievers Congress. I have been given the opportunity now to train and recommend the speakers for the international platform. What most people are not aware of, if you look at it, in order to make it today, because the global economy is gone, and Fayetteville, North Carolina, over 900 people have just been laid off. Now, that's a big hit in a very small town. Now, in order to earn money, you've got to have something that you do well, or you have something that you sell, or something that you create. And a lot of people, it amazes me, Anita, don't realize that there's no such thing as job security, that corporations have a thing called at will, and that they can hire you and fire you for no reason at all. They just decided to do it. Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or the sun didn't come out today. You fired, or you ugly. You fired. So let me tell you something. when you're looking at life, having a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships is more important than ever before. This is no time to be around people that are flaky, who don't have goals, who don't have dreams, and who are not working on something that can make a difference in their lives. And trust me on this, it's better to have money and not need it than to need it and not have it. When I leave here tomorrow after speaking, I'll be going to San Diego and meeting with Alan, Allie, and Greg Reed. They have an organization called Secret Knock. You can't join. It's called Secret Knock. You have to be invited to be a part of it. And these are high achievers. These are very wealthy people from around the world who get together 3 times a year to strategize on how they can impact and help each other go to the next level. Now, it's people who have money. I'm talking about millionaires and billionaires. I mean, one guy that was there, he created the strip on credit cards. When you think about if wealthy people are doing this, people who have extreme wealth, generational wealth, just think about how important it is that everyday people look for ways to collaborate and to work together to make a difference. And so my goal now at this stage of my life is to train people who are serious. One, my social goal is the 100,000 voices of hope. But on the professional business level, I was so excited. We did a training this past weekend in Los Angeles at the Sheraton Gateway Hotel. And it was just an incredible experience to watch. And I'm telling you, trust me on this, Nita, if you had been there, you'd have said, oh, my God. Reuben West spoke, and you talk about power and presence and quotes and creating special moments and impact and lives being transformed. It was unbelievable. I mean, his growth and development, he's serious. I like working with people that are serious, that are hungry. This is no time to waste time with people that are not serious. And I can tell you, when you are in alignment with people that are serious and growing and developing and stretching and developing themselves, it pushes you to another level. And then Candace came up, Candace Haynes, and she stood flat foot. Let me tell you something. That she wanted to, I guess she was sending a message to Reuben and to me too. Like, okay, you guys, okay, y'all can speak, but I got something too. And she brought it from down deep. She brought it. It was phenomenal to see their growth and development and how powerful and mesmerizing they were. And we thought we were through then. And then Hassan Thompson, he came up. And he brought it too from down deep. He, as Anthony Sweetie would say, he got the butter from the duck. People were mesmerized. They could not believe it. And we had people from all over the country. It was really a great experience. And so I'm excited about this. And one of the things that I'm doing, I have really 3 people that I'm working with that I know that are serious, that's going to make some incredible impact, and that we're going to be able to get on these international platforms that I've been able to recommend to the family of Richard and Veronica Tan. And Eric Lofholm, he was there, did an incredible job. He spoke on sales, and he's just a great guy to work with. I want to encourage those of you that are listening to expose yourself to positive messages every day. And I encourage you to start decreasing, if you're watching television, decrease the amount of violence and scandals and political ignorance that's going on and divisiveness. You want to avoid and minimize the head trash that you expose your mind to. And focus your mind more on things that you want to create for yourself, things that you want to have in your life. Because these times that we're going through right now, trust me on this, unlike any you've ever seen. When I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about collaborating on working together She was complaining about her job and talking about how much it was stressing her out. And then within 3 days, they fired her. 3 days. Now, she'd moved her family and everything to go there and be on this job. And they fired her. And what it shows me that, you know, unions are almost a thing of the past. I mean, they're killing unions everywhere, which fought for years for the quality of good standards and how employees are being treated. And now, when employers can do anything they want, they can fire you with no consequences. You can't tell me that there aren't people that's abusing that kind of power. So I want to talk to you about the topic, don't get mad. Get it done. Do something. You know, I was angry and I used to throw fits when I look at different areas of my business that cause customers to call up and they're irate and no one calls them back. I was angry. And I would be angry for 2 and 3 days and lose it. And let me share something with you. It didn't change. It might change temporarily, but you know what? No one cares more about your dream, cares more about your name, cares more about your reputation than you do. So the thing is, don't get mad. Do something. That's what Candace said to me today. When I started looking at different areas of my business, it's a critical time for me. I'm at the top of my game and going higher. I'm being called all over the world. I'm going to Sweden. I'm going to Poland. I'm going to Bolivia. I'm going to Sydney and Melbourne, Australia. And things need to be together for me. And guess what? I've got to be on top of that. It's not about getting mad. It's about paying attention to the detail. It's about handling it. It's about having people that will get the job done. And those who don't get the job done, say thank you, I love you, and I release you to your highest good. If you want me to write you a letter, do that. And here's something that's very important. I had to learn this the hard way. I want you to write this down. Do what you know, not what you feel. Do what you know. See, for years, I governed my business and my decisions based upon what I felt, not what I knew. I had people who were nice people. They were kind people. They were loyal people. They loved me, many of them my children. But guess what? They weren't good people for the job and position that I had them in. They were in the business, but the business wasn't in them. They didn't care. It wasn't theirs. It's not them. They just showed up. They want to pay some bills. That's all. And so I was trying to think about, wait a minute, how did I get here? How am I complaining about the same thing over and over and over again? You know how I got here? By being dumb. You know, my Angela said, if it looks like a duck and walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, guess what? Quack, quack. It's a duck. Are you surprised? And see, the key is when you do what you know. I remember taking a seminar, and this guy went through this training process. And on the third day, after providing a lot of information, he said something that shocked everybody in the room. He said, my final question to you, he said, if you had a position in your company that you had given your mother and she wasn't doing the job, could you fire her? And he said, and if the answer is no, break your pencil, leave the class, because you'll be wasting your time going into business. And I have to admit, I said, no, I can't fire Baby Brown, you fool. I can't fire my mama. I can't fire my mama. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And what I found, when I look back and I've been assessing myself, because my goal is I got some other things I want to do. My stuff is exploding to a whole new level. I'm working on television projects. And what really blows me away, after going to my 50th high school reunion, none of my classmates are talking about what they're doing now. They had a conversation of those who've retired or looking forward to retire. Retire what? Come on, give me a break. I'm looking at pouring in to this year that I'm facing right now. Everything that I have learned, I'm taking it to another level. And if you're serious about growing your business, if you're serious about growing your income, if you're serious about not outliving the money that you are accumulating, if you're serious about improving your health, if you're serious about making your life less stressful, I can tell you, do what you know, not what you feel. There are some people who should not have a front row seat in your life. There are some people that you don't need to take their phone call. And you know who they are. I don't have to call in names. You know who they are. And let me tell you something. Your time is a gift. Don't just give people your time. Everybody is not deserving of your time. If you know that, don't allow the feeling of guilt override the decision of saying, no, I'm not going to give my time away to this person. No. I need to be focused on my health, on peace of mind, on relationships with people who mean something to me, who are there when I need them, not people who are always there when they need me. I need to have some quiet time for me so I can think, so I can get some things done, so that I can get organized. And you need people in your life that you can look at and go to that can get the job done. And it will make your life so much easier when you do what you know and not what you feel. And I know some of you saying, Les, that's not easy. No, it's not. It's not. See, we say often, if you do what is easy, and that is give yourself a pass, come up with excuses, justify playing small and being mediocre and being a wimp. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. You'll be stressed out. So I'm determined cancer will never come back to my body again. And when I look back, cancer, disease, that disease, dis-ease, it came from stress by living a life that I was doing what I felt, not what I knew. And so as I have gone to this place within myself and standing in my power, as I begin to face the reality of a saying that I often look at, that wherever you find yourself, at some point in time, you made an appointment to be there, that being in a peaceful state of mind, having my health, nobody is worth robbing me of that. Not my children, not my grandchildren, none of them. My friends, nobody. No. You have something special. You have greatness within you. You have ideas. You have a work to do. You might be in a situation where your back is up against the wall. Don't get mad. Don't get depressed. Get busy. Do what you need to do so you can get to go where you want to go. Because you can do this. When you start looking for ways and asking yourself the question, what are the tough decisions that I need to make? Because at the end of the day, a tough decision is a tough decision not because we don't know the answer. No. A tough decision is a tough decision because we know the answer. But most of us don't execute, don't do what we know. We do what we feel. And it costs us. It costs your hair to break off. It costs you to try and numb yourself by smoking or indulging with food and gaining weight and losing sleep and not having a peace of mind. No. You know, to get a good night's sleep, you start practicing doing what you know and not what you feel. Start making some tough decisions. This is the time you want to be lean and mean. You don't need a whole lot of people in your life, especially people who are not there for you. My son John Leslie had a saying, who should you count on and who should you count out? Some people you should count out. You know that. You know it. You know it. Don't make any excuses. Don't continue to show up being a wimp. You know it. Do what you know, not what you feel. You got some business to take care of. You're still here. You're breathing. A lot of people gone. You're still here. You want to play a bigger game. You're still here. Do what you know. Don't get mad. Get busy. Do what you know. Take care of business because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to the kind of life that you want to lead. You owe it. You got some projects in you. You got some ideas in you. There's some things that you're supposed to do. You got a voice. There's some people you're supposed to speak who are waiting to hear your voice. They're waiting. I tell you, most people are so stoppable. Most people are so stoppable. I had a lady say to me this past weekend, you know, I've been speaking and not getting paid for at least 17 or 18 years. You know, I speak in church and they give me love offerings. And I said, they show you they don't love you very much, huh? and I've been talking to my friends, and I sure like to do what you do. So I said, it's interesting you would say that to me, because we have a follow-up seminar teaching you how to do that, and you have not invested in yourself. I don't see your name here. And she was about to say something. I said, no. First of all, I don't need you as a customer. But I want to say this to you. If you are going to be stoppable, if you're not willing to invest in yourself, how can you tell someone how to live their dreams? How can you tell someone to become a risk taker? How can you tell someone to be relentless and unstoppable when you are not the message that you bring, when you are not modeling a mindset and a behavior of being a player? Help me understand that. I don't get that. And see, what I realize that a lot of people that are just talking heads that are seriously not serious. They don't have anything going on, but they just want to talk to somebody. And as you look at yourself, here's what I'm doing. I'm not letting people just say, let me tell you about a story. I don't want to hear your story. I got a story myself. No. I want to work with people that are serious. I'm suggesting to you, get busy finding people that are serious, that are resourceful, that you can do some things with, that you can team up with, that you can get some things done with. They've got some contacts, they've got some things going on for them, and that you can help each other out. That's what time it is. Yeah, that's what time it is. And everybody don't get it, and you don't need everybody to get it. You get it. You get it. Make up your mind. You'll never be broke again. Make up your mind that you're going to regain everything that you have lost, and you're going to get even more. Make up your mind that you're going to travel and touch people's lives and earn money and contribute to things that you feel good about. Make up your mind. You want to be able to live a life and have more choices rather than making decisions based upon your limitations. Because you can. You got it like that. If you constantly practice and make it a ritual, don't get mad. Get busy. Get it done. You have something special. You have greatness within you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Need a boo?
Powerful message. Powerful. powerful, Mr. Lesbrown. I tell
Thank
you,
you.
you really have encouraged me tonight because you just always say some powerful things. When I think I've
Thank you.
heard everything I can hear, you always say something to motivate. So thank you for what you do. So
I
Les,
appreciate
you're
you.
going to
I
be.
got that from Candace. Candace was looking at me getting angry about something that wasn't taken care of in my business, and she said, "Don't get mad. Get it done. What should you
I
do?"
like that.
I said, "I'm going to speak on that." I said, "That'll preach." we can do stuff with that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just
That's a
saying,
sermon.
as
That's
Kathleen
right.
Williams would say, I'm just saying.
I'm just. Well, you just said it tonight, and that was. I
Thank
mean,
you.
you told the story tonight. So
Yeah.
we have
Let me
no more
share
to
something
say.
with you. A sister spoke this weekend, and she wrote a book called Nailed It, and her name is Tammy. And
Uh-huh.
she had such a powerful presence. And I remember the first time she came to a training around 3 months ago. And there are people, and I love this, Anita, there are people out here who want to make a difference. There are people out here who have goals and dreams, who realize that they were not born to work for a living, but to live their making,
Yes.
and living their making will make their living. And she talked about how, and all of us have experienced this, things that can happen to us that when we're young, that governs and influences and many times unconsciously sabotage our future.
Yes.
And what she talked about, one day her mother told her to get in the car with her brothers and sisters, and she drove to a house, and she was 5 years old at the time. So the mother said, get out of the car and go knock on that door. There's your father's car. Go knock on that door and tell your father to come home.
Wow.
And she got out of the car and she knocked on the door, and she can hear voices on the other side of the door and laughter, including her father's voice. And somebody came and looked out of the window, and then things got quiet and people were whispering. And she said, Daddy? And she's knocking on the door, Daddy, Daddy. And he didn't answer. And finally her mother said, come on. And as she was going back to the car, she's a daddy's girl. As she was going back to the car, she said something to herself. And what she said to herself, your future, let me tell you something. She worked that. She worked that. She worked it. She worked it. It was awesome. We had some powerful speakers this past weekend. We're unleashing some powerful voices on the planet. There's going to be something else. Get out, world, here they come. Listen, if you got value out of tonight, I encourage you to go to brown.les and watch our Facebook and read the post there. And in addition to that, listen to the special announcement that Stacy is going to bring you. And I'm going to work with 7 people that I'm going to coach, Anita, on how to deliver a powerful keynote that will allow them to go from local to global. I got 3 that I've got in my group. I only want 7 who are willing to be focused and disciplined and coached. And I don't want everybody. I'm doing interviews. I have Candace and Ruben interview them because I'm looking for someone who wants to achieve mastery. That's what I'm looking for. And if you're one of those individuals, email me at yes@lesbrown.com saying, I'm serious. I believe I got what it takes. I got a story. I want to make a difference. I'm working on a job. I know there's no security here. And I want to invest in myself, and I want to be taught by the best, somebody who owns that space. I own this space. It's not true because I said it, but I said it because it's true.
No, that's right,
Yes, yes, why yes at lesbrown.com. Yes, indeed. Yes, yeah. Yes, so that's it. I love both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Email
so
me
much,
at yes@lesbrown.com. Thank you. Y'all take care. You have
Les,
greatness in you.
Thank you so
Thank
much, Les.
you.
And for those of you on the call, we have Stacy N.C. Grant. She's going to give us the announcements again. Miss Stacy, let's hear the announcements.
Definitely, and just want to remind everyone, as Les said, go to brown.les on Facebook. We're up to 134,488 likes and 55,341 people talking about it. So as he said, he is telling you the truth. He is the one. So let's stay connected with the entire Les Brown Platinum family. You can start your week off on Sundays with Own Your Dreams with Ona Brown, Les Brown's baby girl, every Sunday night, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join the radio show live at 404-355-8699, or you can log on to www.love860.com. That's www.love860.com. On Tuesdays, you can hear from 3 o'clock. Platinum phenomenons, the Hot Soul Topics from the Soul Radio Show with Valerie N. Parker every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can call in 760-913-4115, or you can log on to blogtalkradio.com/Soul Topics. That's blogtalkradio.com/Soul Topics. You can also join the free Maximize Your Life coaching call with Wade Randolph every Tuesday at 8 p.m. to 8:30. The dial-in number is 641-715-3300, and the access code is 799205. Then you have a Heart Talk with Miss E. This Tuesday, August 6th, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Guest host Dan Smith will interview Miss E. And you can also call in live during the segment at 424-675-8303. You can join Andy Enriquez for Show Up for Your Life motivational call on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Dial-in number 712-432-6100. And the access code for that call is 114431. And you can log on to showupforyourlife.com, which is www.sufyl.com. That's sufyl.com. The acronyms for Show Up for Your Life. The Story Forum call with the amazing and phenomenal Dwight Pleasure and Dan Smith, Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The dial-in number is 218-862-9322, and the access code is 2468. If you are looking for one-on-one coaching with the one and only Anita Hicks, register for your live coaching session by logging on to www.anitahicks.com. You'll get a bonus webinar, Speak Your Authentic Life, and a copy of her audiobook, Live Your Authentic Life with Les Brown and Anita Hicks. So register now. The first 10 people will get a free 30-minute coaching session. And for those of you that are interested in finding out more about me, Stacey N.C. Grant, Empowerment Specialist, and how you can join my next 21-day intensive or a coaching session, log on to www.staciencgrant.com. That's STACIENC, like North Carolina, Grant, GRANT.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful that you tune in to Les Brown's Motivational Monday Night Call every single Monday. Thank you for being here. Connect with the rest of the family. Make it a motivated life. Stay on fire, because this is the one time we're on stage. Right now, it's your life. Anita Hicks, take it away.
Thank you so much, Miss Stacey N.C. Grant. And there you have it. You've heard it from Mr. Brown. You've heard from Miss Stacey N.C. Grant. These are the voices that are trained by Les Brown. For those of you that are interested in learning more about how to become part of Les Brown's Platinum, you can email me, Anita@AnitaHicks.com, or go to email Les Brown at yes@lesbrown.com. We look forward to hearing from you. And as Mr. Brown said tonight, do something about your life. And we encourage you to invest in yourself. Spend time with positive people. And I'd like to remind you, as I do every week, to never, ever give up on your dreams, because the world awaits your light, your authentic gift. Join us next week and invite someone on the call. Have a good evening. Good night, everyone, and God